Had a spare common old freight train. Riding that train was old Bill Jones. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. He's trying to get home. Yeah, trying to get home. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. Way down in Georgia on a tramp, road getting muddy and the leaf getting damp. Gotta catch a freight train leaving this town. They don't like the hobos hanging around, no hanging around, no hanging around. They don't like the hobos hanging around. I left Atlanta one morning for a day. Brakeman said you'll have to pay. I had no money so I pawned my shoes. I wanna go west, got the Milwaukee blues. Got the Milwaukee blues, yeah, the Milwaukee blues. I wanna go west, got the Milwaukee blues. Jones said before he died, fix the road so his bums can ride. When they ride, they're gonna ride the route. They'll put all their trust in the hands of God, in the hands of God, yeah, the hands of God. They'll put all their trust in the hands of God. Jones said before he died, there's two more drinks I would like to try. Everybody wondered what drinks could be. Was there a cold glass of water and a cup of tea? Yeah, a cup of tea, a little cup of tea. Cold glass of water and a cup of tea. Late last Tuesday come showers of rain. At the curb coming old freight train. Riding that train was old Bill Jones. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. He's trying to get home. Yeah, trying to get home. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. Good old hobo trying to get home. Good old hobo trying to get home. So that was my version of Milwaukee Blues, originally recorded by Charlie Poole and an arrangement by Steve James. And we're in drop D tuning, so you need to drop your 6th string to D, and I have a capo on the 3rd fret. So this is how my D chord sounds. Alright, let's play the first couple bars. And by the way, in the video description you'll find information concerning the tablature. But it's not a difficult song, so I presume you can learn it without tap even. Alright, those were the first 8 bars, starting with a D chord, and we have an alternating bass. Sometimes it alternates between 6, 4, 5, 4, and sometimes between 6 and 4. You have a choice there. You can keep it simple and alternate between 6 and 4, except when we go to the G chords, it's between 5 and 4. Same for the A chords. It's only 3 chords. D, G, sometimes grabbed like here, and an A chord, of course. So we're starting in the first bar with a D chord. Late last night come showers of rain. Out of spur come an old freight train. Riding that train was old Bill Jones. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. So D, pull off. Then we go to the G. And we're going to change chords there in the middle of the bar. Change now. first time just 5th fret, 6th string, and we have 3rd string, 3rd fret, and now you change to a partial, that's still G chord, but just fret the 5th string on the 2nd fret, and 2nd string on the 3rd fret. So, 2nd bar again. Walking into our A chord. So it's just in one beat. Sorry. That's bar 3 and bar 4. Bending, 3rd fret, 1st string. And you see you could stay, of course, do like that if you don't want that temp rap. We need our E here, and otherwise it would be a D, which wouldn't work. Bar 5, back to our D chord. Pull off. Again, that same move. Change G chords in between. And then that's the nicest riff, I think, from the whole song. So hammer on the 3rd string, 2nd to 3rd fret, slide into our D chord, and I don't even bother to take the full chord. A and D, and that last note of the 7th bar, the open G string, well, you can drop that if you want. Especially because, well, I think the main difficulty of this song is the speed, getting it up to speed. And Steve James plays it even much faster at breakneck speed. He almost doesn't sing it anymore, he shouts it. So, let's review it one more time, and with soft vocals. Late last year they come showers of rain, out the spur come an old freight train. Riding that train was old Bill Jones. He's a good old hobo, trying to get home. Trying to get home. Same G formation. Trying to get home. And now we're staying in our G. Just trying to get home. So from the 9th bar again. Change to our D chord. Slide. Just move up your 3rd finger from the 2nd string. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. And that was the same move as before, that and to accent that, it's a sort of turnaround, that little break on the bass strings, I'm able to play with flash, and if I tilt my tempo a little bit, my nail comes into play, and this is how I filed my nail. I'm not sure if you can see it. So it's sideways filed off, so that it can't touch the bass string here. And this is very handy for this little bass run. And then, sorry, after, let's pick it up at bar 12. He's a good old hobo trying to get home. And then we start all over again. Now, I have a little solo. Now, let's talk about the third verse. There I'm left Atlanta one morning. Left Atlanta one morning for a day. I use that in the bottom of the page. It's written out in the lyrics also. Left Atlanta one morning for a day. And morning for a day. Sometimes I play that D note on the second string there a little bit earlier than what's written in the tab. Again, so that's bar 19 and 20 in the tab. I left Atlanta one morning for a day. And then we go on with the A chord. Brakeman said you'll have to pay. I had no money but I pawned my shoes. I wanna go west, got the Milwaukee blues, got the Milwaukee blues, yeah, the Milwaukee blues. I wanna go west, got the Milwaukee blues. And almost at the end I used that, just those two bars, and the rest is the same as the verse for a little solo. And notice how I keep it short by placing my picking finger on the string after I picked it. It's also a little variation in the solo I did. And in the first solo, that's explained in bar 17 and 18, only the first two measures are different. I'm sliding to the 10th fret. And then again. So one more time. And you know, I do this a lot. It's one of my favorite tricks. Hammer on, pull off and slide in one move. And then followed by the A, of course. And then you can do, or you can play as in the solo. So I guess that's it for Milwaukee Blues. It's a fun song to play, and I said the main difficulty will be getting it up to speed. Harmonics on the 7th fret, 2nd, 3rd and 4th string. In a way that's your long A chords there, a D of course. But you can do those 3 strings on the harmonics. Alright, have fun with the Milwaukee Blues.